And happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Plug Talk Sports live show. This is episode 232. We've got myself, Danny Torres. We've got Jonka Don't Stop in the house. I hope that you guys enjoyed last weekend's episode. It was our barbershop talk. It was with my dad. It was a Father's Day edition. And again, thank you to Groom & Barbershop in Smallways for the hospitality and just for being partners with us and letting us use the barbershop for our episodes. If you guys have never been to Groom & Barbershop, recommend that you guys do. I hope that you guys had a wonderful Father's Day weekend. I hope you guys just enjoyed some quality time with your dad. But we're here. It's Monday night. And Jonka, this actually might be my last show until I want to say I will definitely not be here next Monday. The following Monday, I might. It depends. You guys don't know. I am leaving this Saturday to Madrid to graduate with my Master's in Sports Business Management from Real Madrid. I will be graduating inside the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. So I'll be there, and then I'm going to Washington, D.C. for our 250th anniversary of this great nation. I'll be celebrating that. And then I will be going to the Bahamas for my birthday. So, yeah, it's going to be a very busy time. So I will definitely be out next week. The following Monday, it is tentative. I may or may not be in. It will be a surprise. But I know, regardless or not, Jonka will hold it down and we'll do a great job. So, anyways, here at Plug Talk Sports, and I'm sure like everyone in the city of Miami and across the United States and across the NBA, we are on what we call Giannis Watch. We are on Giannis Watch. It's heating up, and we expect from reports any moment now, Giannis will be traded and is expected to happen before the NBA draft tomorrow night. And it is between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. Listen, the Boston Celtics offer has gained a lot of traction as of today, as of this morning too, when I saw all the reports, because they are willing to give Milwaukee picks and Jaylen Brown, another superstar. Miami, on the other hand, they are having to drag in a third or fourth team into this trade to make it, very intriguing, to make it a valuable trade for Milwaukee. Obviously, there's talks about Tyler Hero landing in Detroit and becoming a Detroit Piston. And then obviously couple picks from Miami. Jaime Jaquez, Kello Ware, Jovic, all becoming Milwaukee Bucks. And Miami receiving Giannis and Bobby Portis, yes. Excuse me. That is what we're looking at right now. And if it's my guess and choosing of the hat, I would tell you, if I'm in the shoes right now from Milwaukee, I'd rather take Jaylen Brown and the picks from Boston. One, you're getting picks. Two, you're getting another superstar in Jaylen Brown. The assets from Miami, yes, is Kello Ware good? Yes. It's Jovic good? He is good, but inconsistent, still young. Kind of same thing with Jaime Jaquez. You're getting a lot of young players if you're Milwaukee from Miami's option. And so if you're Milwaukee, you're going to take Jaylen Brown. Unless you want to go young. But I don't see that from the Bucks right now. And so again, not trying to be negative, but if I'm in the Bucks' shoes, the Boston offer looks better.
Yeah. We've heard plenty of times that the Celtics were favored, the Heat were favored. Potentially some team was going to come in and maybe make an even bigger offer. But as of right now, it is the Celtics and the Heat. I've been seeing as you were going through your part, Daniel. All I literally see is Celtics favored, Celtics favored, Celtics favored. The deal can be done at any time now. It's not looking good. I don't know. Like, to me, I would have to agree. I think it was I think I saw one of the trade was 2 first-round picks, Hugo Gonzalez and Jaylen Brown for Giannis. I mean, Jason Tatum, Giannis, probably Payne Pritchard, and maybe some other player, I guess, on the Celtics roster would be a pretty decent team. You couldn't really double team any one of them, but I don't even want to talk about the Celtics in my opinion. I would rather just I'm just very if this does happen and the Celtics do get Giannis over the Heat, who have been favored this entire summer so far,
or even since the trade deadline,
it would mean another superstar just walks off the hands of the Miami Heat once again, and Pat Riley is most likely going to have to look somewhere else for a player, potentially most likely Kawhi Leonard, maybe try to go for LeBron James, who's looking for some as a max contract for some reason. If you want to make that sort of a reunion kind of thing, maybe get some ticket sales up, which would be nice. LeBron James and Bam Adebayo. Maybe if you can find another piece, would be kind of nice in the East. But at this moment right now, whatever happens with the Heat, if they get Giannis or not, I'm not expecting the Heat to be any sort of contenders, even with Giannis, because you're going to be giving up Hero, Kello Ware, Jovic, probably Yakuchonis, picks, future picks, swaps. And at that point, you're going to have Giannis here, and he's going to have literally nobody to rely on, nobody to help him. It's going to be Milwaukee all over again. And if you're Giannis, why? Yes, I would like to play for Miami, but also I can see what the Milwaukee Bucks are as the organization are trying to do, and they're trying to send me somewhere where I don't want to go. So maybe this is why I'm very heavily leaning on the Celtics to get him. Shout out to Brandon. It's his birthday for anybody that doesn't know.
It is. Happy birthday, Brandon.
It would be a very nice birthday gift if they would. In the next couple hours. I think this is going to happen in the next between this tomorrow morning and midnight, because I don't see this trade happening just before the draft, which would be insane.
So you're saying between midnight and the morning?
I don't know when in the morning, but one time in the morning.
You think it'll be like a Luka Doncic thing?
You never know, Daniel. You really never know. And then, I sent it to you earlier today, Giannis posting what's it called? A
Yeah,
message
what
on
was his
his. On
quote?
his let me see. I sent it. I think it was sent on X, right?
Yes. Yes,
Was
it
it
was on
X?
X. It was on X, yes.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
No, it was on Instagram. Yeah. God, I trusted you at the beginning, and I will continue to trust you throughout. And then here's the kicker. I think if you scroll down at some point, the actual like Greece, yeah, the actual Greece IG page
Yeah.
commented on the photo and put a clover. So even the actual country of Greece is backing up Giannis on going to the Boston Celtics. And just from that quote alone, it doesn't portray Miami Heat vibes. Because if you're saying, God, I trusted you at the beginning, and I will continue to trust you throughout, it means that what he wanted isn't really going to happen, but he's relying on God to still trusting on God to take him where he wants to be. And it's looking like his decisions, his what he wants isn't going to happen. It's most likely going to be the Boston Celtics. Right now, I'm that's what I'm expecting. If it does happen, Giannis, I hope you accomplish what you want. But if you end up being a Celtic, I can't go for you. I cannot root for you. Um, but I would be. I think the real question is how disappointing would it be on the Miami Heat's staff and organization if they fumble another bag, another player.
Bro, yeah, it's bad.
I don't know. Like I've said this for months now, maybe years, that this consistency of drafting mediocre talent does bite you in the ass later on when you're trying to get one of these guys, because you wouldn't have to give up so much draft capital, so much future picks, future swaps, pieces on your team if your quality on the bench was actually decent. Like imagine if you were OKC, it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
we could just offer two players off the bench that get no minutes and are actually good. We don't have to give you any picks at all. We could just give you pick swaps.
Listen,
It's
I don't like the idea of they're like, oh, we'll go if we don't get Giannis, we'll go for Kawhi Leonard. Like, I'm not into Kawhi Leonard. I don't think Kawhi Leonard. I may be wrong. You may think I'm crazy, but I really don't feel like Kawhi Leonard has been relevant or good since Toronto.
I think with the Heat, I think the Heat right now, if they don't get Giannis, are on their like they enter the desperation zone where
They're going for anybody.
they have to get something, because if you don't get Kawhi Leonard and you don't get Giannis, and most likely you're not gonna get LeBron James either, what left do you have
No.
for? And then at that point, it's like you really gotta look internally. It's like, all right, guys, you know what? We have to change something. We have to change something. And you having Hero and Jovic again, Jaime Jaquez, and everybody else, and you're gonna run it back one more time. I can't. There's no way anybody's gonna support that, and no one's gonna show up to Kaseya Center. No one's gonna show up to that thing, bro. Despite it being one of the probably, I know people are gonna disagree with this, one of the ugliest arenas in the NBA.
You think?
Despite it being on Bayside and Miami and Brickell, to me, the outside it's after a while it gets plain. After you lived in Miami all your life and you see it all the time, it gets kind of plain. And inside, overrated. It's overrated inside.
I do think they could make it nicer.
Like, come on, bro. Like, if you're gonna, and also the only thing I can respect about the Heat in this situation, which is also addresses a problem that the NBA has. Maybe you don't agree with this. Is that the Heat, which I'm proud of, do not want to be associated with those teams that lose on purpose or you go, or as you say, tank.
Tank, yeah.
So that leaves them.
Oh, wait.
No.
Wait, no. It's not
No.
about, but there's a trade.
Oh, there's a trade. Oh my god,
Minnesota is
Daniel,
sending.
you gotta do this, bro. I'm already
Hold
here,
on.
bro.
Let me read it. Minnesota is sending Julius Randle and the number 28 pick in the NBA draft to the Brooklyn Nets in a 3-team trade that sends Nick Claxton to the Chicago Bulls.
What was that, Shams?
I got it through the Sleeper app.
Let me see. Yeah, Minnesota sending Julius Randle and the 28th pick in tomorrow's draft that sends Nick Claxton to the Bulls, and the Timberwolves acquire the Brooklyn's 33 pick and number 20. Ooh.
So Julius Randle ends up back in New York.
On the bad one, on the bad team. Damn. I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, good for the Timberwolves. They needed Julius Randle. Did not.
Someone commented, Julius Randle sentenced to Brooklyn.
Oh my god.
But anyways, I think if the Heat don't land Giannis, I think they're cooked.
I'm gonna be very mad, bro. I'm gonna be. It's like I was saying before, they're in that cycle. If they just continue to be mediocre, and they consistently have mid-level draft picks, and they can never get the top guy, but they always end up, and they never in the bottom. They're always in the middle, and they always have to draft some mediocre player, bro. It's always some mediocre bench level player, and they never go for the best player available. Like, you draft Precious Achiuwa, but then you go out and you pick up Khalil Ware. Or you go and you pick up a point guard, and then the very next year you pick up another point guard. But then you also have Norman Powell and you have Davion Mitchell.
So, what do you think of a Giannis, Bam, Norman Powell, and Andrew Wiggins?
Is that 4? That's Wiggins, Powell, Bam,
Giannis, and Davion Mitchell. It doesn't. I don't know if it moves the needle for me.
I mean, I think we honestly, if we can't get Giannis, I would honestly try to negotiate with Milwaukee to get Dame if you can. We need a point guard.
You really want him?
At this point, listen, we need an actual point guard. We need an actual point guard, and we need a star. I will take Dame with Bam, and then we get a 3. Whoever our 3 is going to be.
I'm not into the Damian Lillard sweepstakes.
Well, we need something. You don't think Norman Powell at the 3 with Dame, Bam, and then you can probably get 2 other guys in the free agency? Keep Jaime Jaquez, who actually had a promising this past season.
I think that Milwaukee, if we want to go after Lillard, Milwaukee is gonna. I don't know, bro.
Because if they get Brown, Lillard's not gonna get any playing time.
Why don't we go for Westbrook? I think it'll be easier to get Westbrook than Lillard.
I guess. But we need shooting, bro. Westbrook is more of a hustle guy. I would take Russell Westbrook off the bench. But as a starter, I don't trust him. Which is why I would take Dame. Dame can shoot better than Westbrook. But Westbrook is more athleticism and more hustle. So maybe you can get them both. I guarantee you could probably get them both.
You think so? You think you can get both?
Let me look up what's Russell Westbrook's contract. But I'm pretty sure you can get it for cheap because not a lot of people would want him. Yeah, look, Russell Westbrook currently on the Sacramento Kings on a 1-year veteran minimum, 3.6. And if you trade for Dame,
I don't know, bro.
We need something.
But you're saying this is in case we don't get Giannis.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know.
I mean, what if we go for, let's say, Kawhi as it's predicted, Kawhi, and then we get Westbrook with Bam. That's our three. Those are our
Wait, but hold up. I mean, I did send you a report earlier today, which didn't hear another report about Minnesota's move. It says Minnesota's freeing up significant salary to give them flexibility to attempt to retain. I can't even say that guy's name.
Who?
I don't want to butcher it.
What's his first name?
That's the thing. I can't even.
What is it? Spell it out.
AYO.
Oh, Ayo Dosumu. Yeah.
Yes, to keep him is what they're
he had a good year.
Trying to retain. So, anyways, I think if they don't land Giannis, they're absolutely cooked.
I'm looking right here on spot track, whatever the fuck you would call it. Unrestricted free agent, LeBron James. Player options, Zach LaVine, James Harden, CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton, Kristaps Porzingis, Andrew Wiggins, Fred VanVleet, Tobias Harris, Anthony Simons, Draymond Green, John Collins, Jonathan Kuminga, Nikola Vucevic, Powell, Harrison Barnes, Colin Sexton.
I know we have been fond of getting Kuminga here.
Bro, I wouldn't mind it, honestly. I think we can get him to do something. Bro, honestly, Austin Reeves, who's been looking to get paid,
he's not coming here, bro.
I mean, you're gonna have to pay somebody. They're gonna pay Luka.
I think the Lakers are gonna pay AR.
You think?
I think so.
Oh, let's hope they don't.
What I was gonna tell you, I sent you a report from earlier where Houston is open to entertaining offers for their superstars, and I know we've been in this hunt before, but KD.
I said it, bro. My God, let's not do this again, Daniel, bro. If he hasn't been in Miami before, he's not coming now, bro. Especially if they were to trade everybody. Like, what do you expect KD to do now with no roster if they were to trade for him?
I mean,
all this stemming from the inability of the Heat drafting well. This is the same exact BS, bro.
Would you take Giannis or KD?
Giannis. I would take Giannis. He's younger. Yeah. We need youth. But if KD is the very last option and you can get him, then go do it. Fine, whatever. We'll take it. I'll take a KD jersey in Miami, honestly. I would love to see it happen. But do I see it happening? No. I don't see it happening. I am really, if I'm going through everything in my head, every player possible. I think, Daniel, unfortunately, we're not getting a superstar here in Miami for next year. I don't see it happening.
Two final things on this topic. If Giannis arrives in Boston, let's say it's Boston.
Yes.
Do you think that Boston immediately becomes favorites in the East?
I wouldn't say favorite. No, I wouldn't say. I would say it's the Knicks. I would still say the Knicks.
You would like the Knicks team better over Boston with Giannis.
I would need to see how Tatum and Giannis mesh up.
Yeah.
And plus, like, without Jaylen Brown there isn't really like that point guard that can really lead. I mean, you have Payton Pritchard, that's my guy, but he's no Jaylen Brown. So I don't know who's there. Who are they gonna get? Maybe they pick up a point guard. Who knows? But
okay, and the second one, if Giannis were to land in Miami, does that make Miami contenders or favorites in the East?
No.
Do you think that the Heat would be able to take down the Knicks?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't think so?
Think about Daniel. Think about this logically. Get that Heat fan right here, and afuera.
Okay.
You got Bam, and you got Giannis.
Okay.
That's it.
Norman Powell?
You can't, bro. Come on. Brunson. You got Towns, Anunoby, Bridges, Josh Hart, and who else? Who knows who else they're gonna add on to the
1-on-1 Cat against Bam. You take Cat over Bam.
I think it would be a good matchup. Offensively, I take Cat. Defensively, I take Bam.
Yeah,
but I just think the Knicks have a complete roster. I think just having Giannis and Bam would be a really good defensive team. But offensively, as we've seen the last couple times, Bam has low-key fallen short. And he has not looked that well in the playoffs. It's consistent spin around, mid-range jumpers in the paint, and he's kind of backed off on the best players, not being too aggressive. I mean, it would be interesting to see who the hell's gonna try to score inside with Bam and Giannis. But still, like we saw Jalen Brunson literally almost average 30, or I think average 30 over Wemby in that finals.
You don't. It's just, bro. I mean, Brunson ain't driving in with Giannis and Bam in the paint, bro.
He did it with Wemby.
It's one guy.
He's 7'5".
It's one guy.
That's what we all said, and then they won. Plus, everybody was hitting their shots. Everybody was hitting their shots. Do you think it's really now it takes three guys, Norman Powell, Bam, and Giannis, to win a championship? Those three guys. And are you wait? A player like Bam, who has yet to average even 25 or 30 points in a series, to do it at the highest level possible? Giannis, who is barely even a good shooter, most of his points average in the paint, not even outside. Do you believe they're gonna do that for four straight series and get 4 games every series out of
Norman?
the
I think Norman Powell can get hot offensively. I think Wiggins as well.
The thing is, we don't know what the thing is. Like we're like talking about who's going to be on the team. I need to see if he does end up in Miami. Who did Miami give up?
I don't think Norman Powell is being put in this trade.
I think it's also depth. Like, who does Miami have at the depth? Like, starting 5 could be good, but when you have to like give people rest, who's going to come in and take over? We don't think we have that guy.
I think that's what I'm saying, man. I think even if we get Giannis, I think we still need a lot of help.
That's what we're giving up for Giannis. That's what the Milwaukee Bucks are trying to do. Is that we accept the Heat's offer. Yeah, we give up Giannis, but we screw them over for now and the future with almost all their picks.
So
Folks,
basically, what you're telling me is also at the same time you're telling me is don't trade for Giannis.
I said months ago that trading for Giannis is a double-edged sword. It's either you better win with him when you get him, or you wasted a lot of picks, and you will not be winning in the near future. I'm just saying, and he's also a tiny bit injury prone, a tiny bit.
Is that you have to take the chance, Jonka, because it's either that or just you. It's gonna be nothing.
The thing is, This is the problem with the Heat. This is also another problem with the Heat. I agree, you have to take the chance, but they're taking the chance because they're on the hot seat.
Yeah.
But because there's also taking a chance when you're just right there. Like you're just there. Like where was this take that chance when Jimmy Butler had just lost to the Lakers or had just lost to the Nuggets in the finals? If you would have taken that little jump, yes, you could have that's taking a chance. But now when you're in the dumps and now you want to throw the kitchen sink at one player, and then once the player comes over, you have no kitchen left. You just have an empty house. You got a toaster, you got a chair, and you got like a small TV. That's all you got. You got the essentials.
Yeah. I got nothing else more on the topic. I think we have to do it, and I think if we don't do it, if we don't attain Giannis, I think we're screwed. That's my final thought. But I do think, again, like I said, I think Boston's really close.
Yeah.
Any final thought?
Let's hope and see if Pat Riley can pull it off. If not, the Heat are going to have a very, very quiet arena this season coming up.
We shall see. We shall see. We're close to this trade. We are. So we'll still see when it actually does happen in the next coming hours. Anyways, second topic of the night. The Kachuk brothers are together in Florida in Sunrise. The Panthers make a move for Brady Kachuk, the brother of Matthew Kachuk. They trade away Samskevich. And I'm so pumped. Dude, I'm so pumped for the new year to come in the NHL because obviously this past year was just injury plagued for the Panthers. Having gone to 3 straight Stanley Cup finals, that obviously takes a toll on the body. And I feel like this team retools and it's healthy again. I think this team's right back in it. And they added Brady Kachuk, and I don't think they're done. I think they're going to add more pieces. So,
unfortunately, no, I'm kidding. I love this. It's funny enough because there's like a little history with Sam Bennett and Brady Kachuk.
Yeah,
it was the USA Canada, and they both fought, and they were and then Matthew and him are teammates. So now the three are there. We're Brad Marchand and Connor Verhey, bro. This team is gonna be so fun to watch. I'm probably gonna be watching more NHL this coming season than the NBA. Funny enough, shout out to the Heat. I don't know how you can. Words can't explain how excited I am because I really felt lonely.
They're saying Hellebuck wants to come to Florida.
I'll take anything I can get for this team. I want to win another one because everybody was talking mad smack. Oh, where the Panthers at? Where the Panthers at, buddy?
It's like we won back to back. What are you talking about? Where the Panthers at?
It took everybody getting injured for you to still not win a Stanley Cup. Oilers, where are you at? Where are you at? What happened? What's the excuse now? What is the excuse? Bro.
Edmonton, I mean, yeah, they didn't.
The 1 year we go down bad is the year you fumble the bag.
And Carolina Hurricanes, congratulations to them. They won, but I feel like we would have smacked them up and down.
Listen, I watched that series. Carolina Hurricanes won that by either sheer luck or they made a deal with the devil, because the Golden Knights literally had. It's the same thing with San Antonio. They had like a 2-3 goal lead in every game, and they just fumbled the leads.
Yeah.
Straight San Antonio stuff right there. That series should have been over in 4. That should have been a sweep. But then there you go. Then too bad for Golden Knights. Who, shout out to them, by the way. They were a brand new organization from years ago, and they've made the Stanley Cup, I think, 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
Which is incredible. The first time was in their first year, which I heard of it, and then they beat us a couple years ago to win their first. But I don't know who the I heard rumors, Daniel. I don't know if these are true or not, but I heard that our guy Borocki might be out, bro.
I heard the same thing.
That's my guy, bro. For anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's Bobrovsky. But here in Miami, we use our Cuban accents and we say Borocki. That's our guy, bro. That's our guy. But apparently, it's not working out right now, and we might be looking for a new goalie. And I hate to say it, if it's not gonna work out, I wish him the best of luck. And I will be picking up your card wherever you go. So,
I will say this past year was not a good year for him.
Yeah, I mean the team was bad, so the defense wasn't really helping him out. But still, we did give up a lot of leads. I will say we did give up a lot of leads, which cost us probably playoff positioning. But hey, you got to move forward. We had a good 2-year run, or technically 3-year run, because we lost the first year to the Knights. But hey, that's okay. We just keep retooling. We need to improve our defense, first of all. I think Brady's going to help with that. I'm not too familiar with the positions in hockey, but I need everybody to lock in. This next season is going to be gas. Daniel, I can't explain to you how gas is going to be, bro. I'm excited. I need to see what happens with the Oilers, and I need to see what happens to my Panthers, because that's going to be the fun thing, bro.
The biggest villain, the biggest villain arc would be, and I think it would be like LeBron leaving Cleveland to go to Miami, would be Connor McDavid leaving Edmonton to go to Florida.
Hey, I like the sound of that. If I could piss off the Edmonton Oilers anymore, that would be the icing on the cake.
If Connor McDavid were to come to the Panthers, would you not hate him anymore?
Oh yeah, 100%. Bro, honestly, I think if Connor McDavid showed up, what was traded or signs with the Florida Panthers, I think the entire NHL community will automatically hate the Florida Panthers.
I agree with that.
They're like, everyone's gonna be like, "Come on, bro, come on! Like, we can't get rid of these guys."
No, I agree. But this is, I believe again. Bill Zito over there, man, he's become the new Pat Riley in this town. And I'm telling you, I think he's not done. I think we'll be getting more options arriving here for the Panthers.
I don't know how long Brad Marchand. I think he's signed one more year. This is his last year in the contract.
I think so, yeah.
Hey. Brad Marchand, final year. He wins it. McDavid gets free.
Oh my God, bro.
I can see the money working out. The money's gonna work out somehow, some way. And every year they're gonna keep increasing the cap. So
All right. Next on our list of topics tonight. Unfortunately, the streak came to an end tonight,
Yeah.
but it's still an impressive hot streak for the Marlins. They're 2 games away from a wild card spot in the National League. They're sitting at 500. I mean, it's been, I would say, they started off good, then had a stretch that they were not so good, and now they're back to being pretty good again. Um, Again, a team that really doesn't have a lot of star names, but they're doing it. I mean, do you think they reach the playoffs?
If they keep playing, if they keep playing like this, or do you just think in general?
Just in general, do you think they make it?
I'm scared to say yes because if they don't, nothing's changed. But if they do make it, that just gives more the players more incentive to ask for more money, who the Marlins are not going to pay up. So I don't want to put that out into the universe, but I gotta see what's the rest of their schedule, bro. I gotta see the rest of their schedule.
I mean, we got the Rangers now in town.
I had some customers there. They went to the game.
Which shout out to all the Scotland fans that are here for the match against Brazil that they all marched to the Marlins game.
What was it? No Marlins, no something, no party or something.
Yeah.
The Marlins are over 500, so that's a good sign. They're fourth in their division. They're half a game behind the Nationals after today's loss. Let me see their schedule. They play the Cardinals, who are okay. They could finish out June kind of strong. They could start off July pretty strong with the Rockies, then the A's. They play the Mariners.
Wait. Don't sleep on the A's, bro.
Hey, shout out to Nick Hertz for the rookie.
Second in their division. Don't sleep on the A's.
Hey, all I'm seeing is they have a worse record than us. I'll take it.
Okay.
Seattle Mariners, same record as the Marlins, so that's a good sign. The Guardians, one more win.
So they have the same record as the Marlins, and they're in first.
Says a lot. They play the Guardians and they play the Brewers. Okay, the Astros. Padres, Phillies, and then they finish off July with the Mets. Then the Mets, then the Braves, then the Angels, Pirates, Red. Okay. I mean, I got to see what happens. I mean, when is the trade deadline at?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Let's look it up live. What do you think it is?
July 31st.
You're close. It's August 3rd at 6 p.m. Monday.
I was close.
You were close. So the Marlins have about a little over a month to win as many games as possible until they start making trades. And most likely they're going to have to dump some players because if they want to pay Kyle Stowers and Uri Perez and Liam Hicks and everybody else, they're going to have to free up some money. And Alcantara, who's been in the peak of the rumors, is making the most money on the team. And if they're going to do it, they got to free up some money. Is there going to be enough money? No. But knowing that the Marlins are going to be cheap, they're going to have to get rid of anyways because they rather give him up for something than lose him for nothing. So for anybody listening, expect Alcantara to be traded at trade deadline.
You still think that? I mean, I don't know, man.
Listen, Daniel, I'm telling you this right now. You can book it. Book it. That's greater than Brandon's guarantee. You can book this and take it to the bank. If the Marlins do not trade Sandy at the trade deadline, the Marlins are officially the worst ran team in MLB history. I never see. I can never. I will not take that back.
So wait, you want them to trade him?
The only reason I'm saying that is because Daniel, logically, if this is going to be his last year in his contract, right? He's most likely going to get offered more money to another team, right? So if you know that's more likely a factor, you're not going to pay him what he wants. You trade him somewhere at the deadline, and you get what you can from him, from that team. Because if you don't sign him, you let him go and you get nothing. Who knows? Maybe you pick up a player, right? Let's say you trade Sandy for player 1 and player 2, right? You get 2 players. If they end up not working out, you trade those 2 players at the end of the season and you get back what you can. That's business. But if you don't trade him, he walks away, you get nothing.
Yeah, it's true. We'll see. We'll just have to see. I think my prediction, if they continue playing this way, I think they do get a wild card spot.
Yeah, if they continue to play like that, I agree. I mean, they're, what is it, 14-5 in June so far?
Yeah.
That's good. With that roster, I mean, they're coming cohesive. That's how they were supposed to start this year.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that it didn't start like that. But still, whatever.
All right. We're in the middle of this. Well, not in the middle, but still in the beginning stages of this World Cup. And we are going to, now that we know more information, right, we're going to do this bracket as it starts to shape up here. So obviously, Mexico has won the group. South Korea is going to come in second. It looks like Switzerland's going to win their group, and Canada is going to come in second. Brazil's going to win their group. Morocco is going to come in second. The U.S. is going to win their group, or has won their group already. And Australia is going to come in second. This was crazy. Germany in first, and then Ivory Coast, because Ecuador just absolutely has not showed up. Ivory Coast in second. Netherlands in first. Japan in second. Here's the crazy one. Belgium might not make it out of the group.
They've been playing bad.
It might be Egypt first and Iran second, which is crazy.
Might be.
I think Spain tops the group, and I think Cabo Verde comes in second.
I mean, we gotta, like we were talking in the car, bro. That Spain Uruguay game is gonna determine so much.
I think Uruguay is not gonna get it,
bro. That's gonna be tough.
France tops their group. Norway in second. Argentina tops their group. Austria in second. And then I think Colombia is gonna win their group, and Portugal in second.
Oof.
I think England wins the group, and Croatia in second. So this now allows us to pick, based off what we've seen so far in this World Cup, we get to pick 8 third-place teams. I'm going to go Ghana. I'm going to go Scotland. I'm going to go Paraguay. I'm going to go Sweden. I'm going to go Saudi Arabia. Let's see.
I don't know, man.
I'll go Senegal. I'll go Czech Republic, and I'll go Uzbekistan. So here we go, Jonka. Round of 32. Germany versus Scotland.
Germany versus Scotland.
I go Germany.
Yes.
France versus Paraguay. France,
That's not.
obviously.
Yeah. Move on.
South Korea versus Canada. I'm going with South Korea.
South Korea, Canada. Yes.
Netherlands, Morocco. I go with Morocco.
Netherlands defense is really good.
I think
Uh,
Morocco is a better team in general.
this is tough. Let's go
You think
with
this is tough? Wait till the next one.
Okay, let's just go with Morocco for the time being.
Okay. Portugal versus Croatia.
That's tough.
Here's the thing, bro. If Portugal plays the way that they've been playing, I go Croatia. But if they wake up, then I go Portugal.
I think that game goes to pens. I think that game goes to pens.
And you take who?
God. If it goes to pens, who has the better goalkeeper?
Portugal.
Fine, we'll go Portugal.
Okay.
God.
Spain versus Austria.
Next.
United States versus Sweden. I think the U.S., bro.
I'll take the US, but
Nah, bro.
the
I
US
think the
better.
U.S. easily over Sweden.
I'm saying US, but I'm just saying right now, like USA hasn't had a challenge yet, and I think Sweden will be like their first like a little average test. I need to see how they look when they actually get tested. But yes, let's go USA.
Egypt versus Czech Republic. I go with Egypt.
Yes, go Salah.
Bro, I know this next one, you're going to be on some BS, bro, that I'm going to be like, stop it. Brazil
What?
versus Japan.
Japan. Japan.
You really think that Japan's going to beat Brazil?
They tie with the Netherlands.
The Netherlands ain't Brazil.
Brazil ain't what Brazil was. Let's be honest here, Daniel. Let's be
You
honest
think
here.
that the Japanese are going to lock up Vinicius Jr.?
Doesn't matter. It's what can they do? All I need. That I see one that game also. I can also see that game also going to pens. And if it goes to pens, then I do take Brazil.
I'm just going to pick Japan for your bullshit. Excuse my language, but for your bullshit.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast versus Norway. I actually go with Norway.
Yes.
Mexico, Saudi Arabia. I go with Mexico.
Yep.
England versus Uzbekistan. Yeah, it's not really a question there. Yo, Argentina against Cabo Verde.
I said it, bro. Bro, Messi might have a quadruple hat trick.
Yeah. Australia versus Iran. I go with Australia.
Sure. Yeah.
Switzerland, Senegal. I go with Switzerland.
Okay.
And then Colombia against Ghana. I go with Colombia.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. We go round of 16. Germany versus France. I go with France.
Yeah.
South Korea versus Morocco. I go with Morocco.
South Korea versus Morocco. Yeah. I think Morocco has.
All right, bro. Here's the bad one, bro.
Oh God.
Portugal versus Spain.
I think Spain takes this one.
United States versus Egypt. I got the U.S.
I agree.
Japan versus Norway, bro. I'm sorry, Holland is beating Japan.
I'll go for my boy Holland. I have to go.
Mexico, England. I go with England.
That'd be interesting though. That's an interesting game. But I think England does win that. But I would like to see that matchup actually play out.
Argentina, Australia. I go with Argentina.
Yeah.
And then Switzerland, Colombia. I got Colombia.
I don't have that much belief in Colombia. I'm gonna be really honest.
I think they're much better than Switzerland, bro.
You know what? Just for the sake of the Colombian baddies, I'll go for it. I'll do it for it.
All right, quarterfinals: France and Morocco.
Yeah.
I gotta go with France, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be France, but I think people are underestimating Morocco a little bit.
Spain and United States.
I'm not saying anything. This is on you, buddy. That's all.
No, I think that's the end of the road there for the U.S. in the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Norway, England. I go with England.
I would love to watch that game, bro.
I think England. I think England's better, bro. Overall.
Okay.
Argentina and Colombia. I actually think that Colombia could win that game, bro.
Copa America final repeat.
I think Colombia can win that game.
It's can they or will they? That's the question, Daniel.
Well, I mean, we're not there yet, so.
I mean, but as for the point of the bracket, come on, let's be honest here, Daniel.
I really think they can.
It's not about can, Daniel. I can fly, but will I fly? No.
But I can't say that something that hasn't happened yet. So I have to say I think Colombia will beat Argentina. Okay, I can't say they will.
I'm just saying. I don't think Colombia is that good. I think they're a little bit overrated. Like again, but
yeah, but I also feel like Argentina hasn't played that well.
They got Messi. That's the one thing. Colombia is missing that guy.
Darwin Nunez, not Darwin Nunez. Luis Diaz.
No, not good.
All right, we'll go Argentina, bro.
You can go for Colombia if you want. I mean, it's not my bracket.
France versus Spain.
Bro, I think that might be the most watched game besides the final. I'm gonna say France.
Yeah. England, Argentina.
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta go England, bro. I'm sorry, I gotta go England.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I'll go England.
So then the final is, before we do the final, we do the third place game. Spain, Argentina.
Yeah. Bro, if the final and the third place, fourth place game isn't meant to be, bro, I don't know what is.
Spain, Argentina for third place.
The game that everybody actually wanted to see. Yamal versus Messi.
That's a tough one, man.
That's tough. The thing is that Argentina has the experience. Yamal and everybody else has the youth. So it's like, who do you trust more in that game?
But remember, it's also the same team that won the Euros.
Didn't Portugal win the Euros?
Spain
no, they lost to Spain. That's right. Let's go Spain. Let's just go Spain.
And then the final, France against England. Bro.
I'm gonna go England just for the sake of 2026 being the year of like history, bro.
2026 World Cup, England in first, France runners up, Spain in third. I can agree to that. I can
We
agree there.
probably don't agree on how it got there, but we got there.
Yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for us here on Plug Talk Sports episode 232. We appreciate every you guys. I know there was no pressing matters this last week. I was at the World Cup, but we will have an episode this Thursday. Expect plug picks hopefully as well on Friday. And again, national champions. Who is that? Oklahoma?
Yep.
Yeah, Oklahoma national champions college baseball. But again, appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week for a brand new episode.